Hoiberg likes those big men that can handle the basketball. Rienk on the drive, spin move, off the glass, and one.
You gotta like that out of the big fella. A big rip through with a spin to the basket and one.
Still trying to blink off that poke on the other end of the floor. Mast in the corner to Eli Rice, and the three splashes down. His fourth made three of the year.
Iona, Rick Pitino's old squad, that here in the back.
Lawrence, nice push again, and the finish by Rienk Mast, and a chance for one more.
That is two great transition assists from Jamarcus Lawrence, and it starts, Kevin, look at this hard push. Able to get by McKeithen.
Mast, nice backdoor cut from Tominaga, and one.
Here we go.
Feeling it from three, and then here he is on the backdoor cut with a nice pass from Rienk Mast. Casey over to Lawrence. There's Williams over to Mast. Working on Fitzmaurice. Hook shot off the glass. Bryce Williams picks up a foul here. Another look at 7-footer just goes up and over that double team.
It's a tough shot to get to.
Bounce pass inside to Tominaga, who lays it in.
There it is.
Mast, three is good.
There it is.
That's a way to send it into half if you're Nebraska.
You use Tominaga as a decoy in order to get a pick and pop off Mast. Wide open for the shot, knocks it down. That's the way to end it.
So that extends the lead to 8, 36. Inside to Williams for the slam.
Great two-man action there from Mast and Williams with the finish.
Off the inbounds play, backdoor cut. Tominaga, pump fake, up and in.
That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna see a lot of that. That's gonna cause a problem for a lot of teams. Nice move with the double spin there to the left hand. Fade away.
Fry up to 10 points for Stony Brook.
There it is again.
Pass inside.
What I tell you, I told you.
Gary, front iron, but another second opportunity. Mast to a cutting Gary.
It is just pure effort and hustle and desire.
Those two fouls. And he's probably not a guy you want to play with in foul trouble because he'll take risks to get steals.
And there's what Nebraska's able to do with Mast at the top there. Good post passer from the high post.
Catch the basketball, and then he's at the perimeter, so no one's in the paint. So when Gary is able to cut, no one's there to stop him.
6 to shoot. Drama. Oh, he wanted to throw it down, and Mast with the challenge. Huskers on the run.
When he caught that ball, but how about Rienk Mast?
Mast inside to Williams, up strong, and one. He'll head to the line. What a finish there from Williams.
Yeah, really nice, pass by Mast as well. He had.
It's a good possession. Throw it inside, get Nebraska in rotation, and get an open look.
And they find Williams off the cut. Nice feed from Mast, and the Huskers have the first 2 points.
I love the set there by Fred Hoiberg.
Nice job by Tyson Walker taking away that walk-up three for Tominaga.
Gary goes back door and lays it in.
Boy, Spartans falling asleep weak side. There's Gary wide open. Like Jaden Akins fell asleep on the backside. You've got to have communication. I definitely think so. In the fast break and getting downhill.
Williams goes back door. Oh,
sweet
angle that was, and somehow got it to go. Slashing and cutting and scoring around the rim.
He's an efficient scorer. I mean, he doesn't need the rock. He doesn't need to pound it.
Same play. This time it's Gary. It'll count and one.
Yep. So Nebraska starting to take advantage of the Spartans' aggressiveness defensively. Spartans getting out a little bit too high on ball denied.
There's Williams cutting, slashing, and scoring. That's been the second half play. We heard Fred Hoiberg say that exact.
Here's Mast. He's a good high post passer, and he finds Lawrence underneath. There's that backdoor cut.
It's a simple game, Kevin, or they wouldn't let me near it, okay? They run so many things through him. Watch him turn and face the floor, and you just keep moving.
just a little cautious. They were so good and energized against Indiana at home. And now they got to take advantage of getting that ball inside the paint.
See that vision down low for Nebraska.
You got the little fake handoff, little dish. They've got to find a way to get Williams involved, Welcher involved, get something out of it.
Tominaga with a great cut. Wonderful feed from Mast.
Back to Alec. Now Mast with it. Smooth finish.
Stay on fire.
Mast, he's like this matchup. Nice little finish there. Left foot, right hand.
Away, Keisei Tominaga trying to rotate over. And here's Rienk Mast. This is an impressive finish. He's been massive against Nebraska. 24 a game last year in those two.
Mast been liking it from deep.
He's going to have those opportunities with Edey on the floor.
Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. That screening action where McCaffrey scored off that, there were bodies on bodies to create opportunities.
Mast inside gets a friendly roll, and he'll head to the line.
Look at what Mast does. He just takes his time, and then the balance in the post to finish.
And only one man in the Big Ten has made more three-pointers than Sanford, and we are seeing it. He's got 3 of them already this evening. Mast, what a move!
Some footwork. I know I do. Mast in the post with the spin and the finish. What a beautiful move by Mast.
That is 6 made three-pointers for the Hawkeyes. They average only 7 a game, and a quick 2 on the other end as Sam Hoiberg finds some space. He does so many little things for this Husker squad.
It's off to a good start. 2 points in the paint for Rutgers.
And just, if you take away the Stonehill game, great backdoor find to Jamarcus Lawrence. That's trying to find Wilcher backdoor. Late visions got him underneath, and C.J. Wilcher.
So Nebraska has the ball tied at 16.
And what it did, look at the shot clock now. Because of his effort.
Wilcher off the fade. In the loss against Rutgers, but as Fred Hoiberg told us today, for Gary, it is not a season-ending injury. Double on Mast. That leaves Lawrence open for 3.
Well done by Mast. Well, Mast averages a couple of assists per ball game, waits for the double team, and much like we saw with Alec, Corey, he didn't turn his back to the pressure. He turned.
You can just tell that Tominaga's starting to get that look in his eye, getting aggressive offensively. Kicks it to Mast. Back-to-back threes. Rienk Mast. But Nebraska has a lead, a 2-point lead as Mast starting to heat it up on the offensive end of the floor. Will stay, so it's 34-32 despite that foul and the 3-point shot. Now Mast on the other end, he's been feeling it from deep. Mast right on the money.
That's your center, ladies and gentlemen, with an up fake, side bounce, and a knockdown 3 over the defender.
A little piece as Thornton was driving.
This is a center who up fake, sidestep. Jameson Battle gets back in the play, doesn't matter. Mast got away with some happy feet there. But that
Wilcher calling for the basketball. Couple hot hands playing 2-man basketball. And Mast got another 3, his 5th of the night. The foul occurred on the floor, it appears.
This is the same exact play. They were working on this in shoot-around. Content to run a little bit of clock here on this possession. Trying to get Mast on the pop back.
Don't let him shoot it again. You knew before he let it go, Stephen.
Yeah. On Mast, defender, and then the same play once again. Wilcher hits Okpara.
Wilcher drops it into Mast. Mast putting together a career night. Battle there defensively.
If I were to say that Jameer Young with his first bucket at 8 points, there's no way you would say Maryland would have 26 points.
Average 70 a game. Here's Tominaga heading to the basket. Time winding on what's been a terrific first half for the Terps. Young down low. Reese gets rejected by Mast. It was a good feed
As Reese was cutting to.
I think you got to try to play one-on-one in the post. Because clearly Wisconsin knows how to space the floor and operate out of the doubles. Rienk Mast going to work against Nolan Winter, and he took the freshman to school. By the way, on the floor, Juwan Gary with Wisconsin. You see Rienk Mast going at the freshman Nolan Winter's got a strength advantage. And a one-on-one game is broken out between Wilcher and Klesman. Here's Mast. That's a deep three. That's good. A great set from Fred Hoiberg to have Wilcher be the screener. Each team with one timeout. Huskers have only committed 2 fouls in this second half. Mast thought about the three. Now he'll try the three. And it's tied at 65. And again, you got fouls to give, so you're able to foul, stop the clock. You do your offense-defense sub. Here comes Josiah Alec. I think his shot selection is waned. Oh, what a find from Mast. Count it! And the foul. It's where the threat of the three-point shot gets you way spread out, and your 5-man is 25 feet from the hoop, and he's made 2 25-footers. So you have to honor him back there.
Mast. 14 in the game. Mast spinning on Hawkins. Goes to the hook and hits.
How about Rienk Mast just wheeling and dealing over the top of Coleman Hawkins.
0-6 in Big Ten road games. But that game on Sunday gave them the belief that they're really close. And a backdoor slip for Gary for a dunk.
Yeah, I'm referencing that game against Illinois. Well, take a look at Mast.
They were calling it a must-win game around here. Huskers have lost 3 of their last 4, but the passing is crisp. If it's a must-win, they're doing everything they must right now in this first half.
Yeah, 10 assists right away. Again, that extra pass, moving the defense, making it hard. Here's the little short roll on the ball screen, seeing the open man, and going to the basket.
The confetti from the student section, it's quite the sight.
Well, lob for Gary, and on the way down, he puts it home.
A great back pick from Keisei Tominaga, too.
Rienk Mast here, Juwan Gary there. One of the few offensive highlights in the first half. Nebraska leads Penn State 20.
3 of Penn State's more memorable Big Ten wins have been from behind at the half. They beat Indiana when they were down double digits. Michigan and Ohio State also, as Mast gets the roll on the first possession of half number 2. Hearns out there denying. Forced 12 Nebraska turnovers, and Mast is all alone.
8-point Husker lead. Here's Tominaga trying to find his rhythm. Drops it off inside. Count the bucket and a foul. Rienk Mast going right to left to lay it in.
Tominaga is so good at playing with his head up and stopping on a dime.
It's not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it's effective with the points. Mast. For 3. What a ball fake. You skip the basketball, and now you got to close out. Rienk Mast having the flyby by Dale Bonner, putting it on the floor.
0 for 6 from 3 for Rutgers.
And what a block out by Alec, because Hyatt did a pretty good job of moving.
Oh, and what a find. Mast to Alec for the flush.
Rienk Mast, such a difficult matchup because of his ability to stretch you out, leads this team in assists. His court vision is outstanding, and an outstanding job as well, Kevin, by Alec of moving without the ball, taking that step to get in the periphery.
Williams trapped in the corner. Gets it to Mast for an open 3.
Josiah Alec on senior day, and then Mast, you give it, you get it back.
To be more aggressive and take more shots. Interesting, right? Because Nebraska has been so good defensively in February and March. As Tominaga cuts to the rim, he has 25 points. And Nebraska doesn't want to mess around here. They've built the big lead. They have NCAA tournament implications and the double tie in this game. They beat the zone with Williams.
1 for their last 7.
Inside Tominaga. That's not normally his area, but he puts it home.
But he's such an effective cutter. You've got to respect. He's overplaying the pin down, and it's just fake that flare screen and take it to the basket.
The three-point assassin finding his way to the rim. Rienk Mast driving, spinning, and he gets a friendly bounce.
That is just good offense right there.
Great cut, and the finish from Lawrence. Rienk Mast off the shot fake.
Oh, what a pass.
What a pass indeed. Little Magic Johnson action.
Versatile big who can fill up the stat sheet. Very mobile, as we just saw. Mast is dangerous.
And he can do that. Pick and pop.
Perimeter like this, Rienk Mast is killing them.
He is a tough kid inside, too. Gives him a presence at the rim. Hoiberg, a young guy that doesn't. Mast really feeling it today.
It is Rienk Mast takeover time.
Gary provides the lift with the bump. Coach Guard about him when they played. He said he was good, but I didn't realize he was this good. How about that bump by Gary, though? Sacrificing.